Marysville Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Hilltop Tires, Darren's Repair, Blue Valley Technologies, the Citizens State Banks, Dr. Jill Gray, and Danes Automotive.
When I looked for a home improvement loan, I knew there were lots of options, but the choice turned out to be simple. I did my homework, then I went to the home of the home improvement loan.
If you want the best service and competitive rates from an experienced quality lender, your decision just got a lot easier. Come talk to us about your home improvement loan. We're an equal housing lender. Citizens State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
What is shining like that?
Oh, it's just my teeth.
Whoa, how'd you get them so white?
It's easy. I go to Gray Family Dental. They've been serving Northeast Kansas for over 19 years and have locations in Marysville, Blue Rapids, and Frankfort. With all that experience, they really know what they're doing.
Really? They sound amazing.
They sure are. Remember, if you want the whitest teeth in the business from a local employer who supports your schools and community, go to Gray Family Dental. Schedule your appointment by calling 562-5323 today.
I know it takes good hands to place the winning kick. This is Jack Bloomer, holder of the Big 12 champion Kansas State Wildcats. Inline Construction of Marysville specializes in concrete, commercial, and residential construction. Call them today at 785-562-5525 to plan and execute your building project. When you hire Inline, rest assured you'll be in good hands from start to finish.
Joined now by Tony Trimble, head coach of the Marysville Bulldogs. Coach, you fell to Clay Center last Friday night. I know we had talked about wanting to see what your defense could do against that Clay Center offense. So how do you feel that side of the ball reacted, and then just overall thoughts in general?
I'll probably start with the thoughts in general because I really feel like, we talked also last week about the fact that when you play a good football team like Clay Center, you can't afford to make mistakes. And I felt like that obviously we did not do a very good job of that. First possession, we took the snap and fumbled the ball, and they picked it up and scored a touchdown. So they're up 7-0 with 15 seconds off the clock in the game. So that was just kind of a bad start to the night. Then we had a blocked punt that they recovered on the 5-yard line and eventually scored on. We fumbled a kickoff return right after the blocked punt. Just self-inflicted wounds. We gave up a long touchdown pass on 3rd and long. Our secondary thought that the quarterback was going to get sacked and just kind of stopped, and he broke loose, and they had guys behind us wide open. So just little things like that, Clay Center's a great football team, don't get me wrong, but I really feel like that we had a lot of self-inflicted wounds that made the score look a lot worse than it actually was.
And moving right on to that Hesston game, an opportunity to revenge a loss from last year too. It's a balanced offense, but what have you seen so far on tape that you're going to need to be ready for?
They are pretty physical running the football. They got a passing game that can be good, but at times it doesn't look so great. So, we got to be able to defend the whole field again. I really feel like we're going to have to control the clock, kind of like we talk about weekly with our team, and keep the ball out of their hands. But we really feel like we got some things in place that will allow us to move the ball and get some points on the board.
And I feel like we've talked each week about, the potential, too, of this team if they can get those little mistakes cleaned up on a week-to-week basis. Going into this Friday night game, is this one that you hope everything obviously clicks on?
Well, absolutely. This is the time of year that counts the most. You got to go win a game, or are you going to be done for the season? So our kids are excited about the opportunity to continue the season, make it last longer.
Well, I know I'm going to have an opportunity to call that one. Looking forward to another highly contested game like it was last year. And I guess when you look back at that last year's game, is there anything you take away from that or kind of say it's a new playoff run?
Well, you always look back at see what an opponent did last year, just kind of get an idea how they're going to play you and things like that. They got a completely new group of kids for the most part. They started a lot of seniors last year. They lost a couple kids to moving and to other schools, so they're a whole new group of kids, but they're still doing the same kind of things, and they're well coached. So, we look at last year and see what we can use to help us get ready for this year.
Well, and no better time than the playoffs to hopefully hit your stride. So, Tony, I know you'll get the boys ready for it. Looking forward to calling that one. Again, joined by Tony Trimble, head coach, the Marysville Bulldogs. Appreciate your time, not only this week, sir, but every week throughout the year, as this is our last Coach's Corner. So thank you, and we'll see you again Friday.
All right. Thank you, Max.
Don't head out on your next adventure riding on a set of tires you're not sure will make it across town. Stop by and see Bryce at Hilltop Tires in Marysville. With the knowledge to set you up right and the personal style you prefer, you'll leave Hilltop flying high. Fitting tires for everything from semis to ATVs. Hilltop Tires is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, because flats don't have a schedule. Located below the old water tower in Marysville, call Bryce today at 785-619-6035.
Sometimes the simplest ways just work the best. When you need automotive repair or service, call Darren Svoboda with Darren's Auto Repair. You'll get an experienced mechanic that you can trust to do the job right the first time. When you call, you'll talk with a mechanic, not an appointment advisor. He'll work to get your job in and out and get you back on the road. Always putting the customer first. Darren works to let you choose how much or how little repair work you actually need. Ask around. His reputation speaks for itself. Darren Svoboda with Darren's Auto Repair. A little out of the way in the alley at 604 Oak Street in Marysville, but sure worth finding. Call Darren at 562-7745.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Our operators are busy at the moment. Please hold the line, and we will answer you shortly.
Stop the madness! With Blue Valley, there's less time on hold, more time together. Blue Valley Technologies offers reliable internet that works when you need it. And if there's an issue, we have local customer support that will make sure you're back online in no time. Find out more at bluevalley.net.
Marysville Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Hilltop Tires, Darren's Repair, Blue Valley Technologies, the Citizens State Banks, Dr. Jill Gray, and Danes Automotive.